Hi, and welcome to MD Connected. I'm your host, Lisa Pirro. We have an exciting show for you this week with very special guests. But first, here's what's happening around town.
Willie Stewart is a musician and music instructor. Born in England to Jamaican parents, the family moved to Jamaica when Willie was a young boy. His love of music led to an illustrious career that has included being a foundation member of the popular band Inner Circle and touring with Byron Lee and the Dragoneers as their youngest member. Willie is also the director and member of an internationally known band, Third World, and has produced 13 albums, 5 of which received Grammy nominations. Willie has performed with such renowned artists as Stevie Wonder, Carlos Santana, and Bob Marley, among others. Willie Stewart's other notable performances included sharing the same bill with Quincy Jones, Sting, Michael Jackson, Bryan Adams, and U2. And now he shares the stage with me. I am truly honored. Welcome.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for coming here. I know it's hectic, and thank you for being here.
Great.
Actually,
I was wondering about these drums. What is the story behind them? You said there's each one has a...
Each one has a different... Each drum is special. Each one has ancestral 500 years behind it. Not the actual model, but the whole drums itself. One of them is this one. It's called a talk drum. It has strings here, and it can play loud and soft. You can play it like this. And you can play it low by moving your elbow. So you can make a combination. This thing. Picture yourself 500 years ago in Africa. No cell phones, no newspaper, no radio, and definitely no TV. How do we communicate?
You have to do it by, I guess,
drums.
Yeah,
and the Indians did it by smoke. So everybody, they had to come. If someone was in the hills and something happened, like a lion was attacking a village or anything like that, 5 miles in the hill, way up in the hill, you'll have a drummer go up with his drum. And this was Nigeria, this drum came from. And he would say, a lion attacking a village. You can make that up? That's the alarm. Anyway, a lion attacking a village. 5 miles down the road, another drummer take it up, and that's where they pass messages, important things all over. Someone great was born or anything, the drum would be it. And it's used for music. You can play it like... See, that's like it's talking. So that's this drum, which is a beautiful drum. Nigeria, the Yoruba tribes use this in Nigeria. And they have it in small, medium, and large. Now this drum, my darling, can you look at it? What does it look like to you?
It has a lot of decoration on it. It's been painted, it's beautiful.
It's not the authentic. This one is the one that is made here, but they did a great job with it, Remo. But that's the authentic one there. That comes from Ghana.
And what is that made out of, like that one?
It's calf skin. They make the skin out of, and it's made of a wood. The body is made of like a tree trunk sometimes, or they get special wood that they cut for years. There's a whole history behind that.
Wow.
But this drum is called the djembe, D-J-E-M-B-E. The D is silent. Djembe drum. And they use it. It's from the Mandingo tribe in West Africa. Our great warriors use these drums. It was for ceremonial occasions, for healing. That healing, magical. They call it the magical drum. Let's play it and see what happens.
All right, definitely. Show me what to do.
I'm going to play it and show you. And then we can say. High, it has a high, low, and high. In my workshops that I offer throughout the place, I do coming to Florida about 3.5 years ago. I decided that music is important to children, to people. I find that they respond incredibly to drums. When I bring and do workshops with all these drums, I bring it into different places, like I might do corporate companies, I do churches, and by playing 20 or 30 people, they come and they're nervous and they don't know what to expect. And when you see them after, I get them playing beats that is unbelievable. They'll play some African beats, which I'm going to try with us before the end of this.
Okay,
and yourself. Have you, as percussionists, next thing we have to hire you all over the world. But people love it. The drums is so important that, and now in America, the recreational music is the biggest thing. Singing, keyboards. People don't want, I find an audience, I've played to so much audience over the world all my life. I've realized that people now want to participate. They don't want to be an audience alone. They want to say, I can do something. And percussions gives everybody a chance to do something, to be able to play, to be able to, and it's not hard. It's just feeling that rhythm and playing together. So there's so much things you can do through it.
Right, exactly. And it's been used since way back in the beginning of time to express yourself.
Right.
And you have a workshop. Now, what is that? I guess you travel around to schools.
I travel to schools, parks and recreations, all over. I do Culturama, I do different organizations. I do, one is called Rhythms of Africa, which I'm doing Monday coming up. I do it to children and to adults, to universities. It's a history, like I showed you a little bit of history of drums using 5 other musicians. And I show the drums coming right up from Africa to Cuba, to Jamaica, with all the forms of music, playing it to jazz, to New Orleans, everything. They get 70 minutes and they see the whole history of music in a short time. We play it live and then we bring some of them up to rap so they can see their modern music, and then we do a tribute to them in music. But I use excellent musicians so they can see the different styles of music, appreciate it and realize where we can go with music. Right. That's one of them. The other workshop is that I do is called Stress Relief Workshop, which is for corporate America, people who just want to relax. I do maybe 20, 30 people and bring them together and play for them and have them now play the different instruments, because I have a lot of, this is just a small amount of my family here. We have so much more around the back. So it is fantastic. I've got very excellent response to the stress relief. It's like, in Europe it was very big. Now it's taking off in America. Everybody wants to, they have drum circles. Ours is a little different. We do it more from instruction and get the people to, you know, but they enjoy it the same way.
Yeah, I have heard of the drum circles that they have on the beach.
Right, but people just come together sometimes with no instructions. It's great, some come off great, some come off all right. But this one, you guarantee that it's structured.
All right, so let's get a jam session on here. Show us what we need to do.
Well, you're going to do this one.
Okay.
Can I get two people?
We need another person here.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
From here. And if you can play this one.
Okay.
Or if you want to play this one, or you can play this one behind me. Yes.
Just get the congos.
You can play this one, and you play this one. Okay? What we're going to do is this.
Okay.
You're going to play this. Sugar for me now. That's your beat.
All right.
Play it. Good. Okay. Excellent. Hold that note.
Okay.
You're going to play I Can See My Face. Excellent. All right? And you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You look like you were having some fun.
I did. Oh,
yeah.
I had a great time. I had a great time.
So, what was your favorite part of it?
Actually, I'd have to say, let's see. Well, there was a time when I was hitting this, I guess it was more of a deep bass type drum.
A low drum.
At the end, we were all like, my beat was the one kind of keeping everybody going. So, and we got about 3 people involved and we were just jamming out. We had a great time.
And is it just drums? Or are there any other kind of like instruments, tambourines, cymbals, maracas?
Yeah, like I was saying, the one that's kind of like a harp, and also I know that he has other musicians that join in that play other, instruments, percussion instruments. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And what did you learn from the experience?
A little bit about where the drums came from, and as far as Africa, like actually drums came as like a way to communicate with each other. Tribes from different areas, instead of like speaking, that's how they would kind of get messages. Yeah, back and forth.
So the next time I want to send a message to you, no email, I'll beat the drums.
Beat the drum.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about it.
Oh, thank you, Lisa,
it's so good to have you in the studio.
I know.
Maybe we'll switch places.
No way.
Oh, okay.
I like being out there.
Whatever. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this brief message. You're watching MD Connected.